Hey everybody, it's me, Shay the Natural, coming to you today with a color tutorial. So today I'm going to show you how to lighten and color your bundles enclosure. So if you're interested in this beautiful crimson red color by Splat, keep watching. So I'm going to be using 10-inch bundles today and a 10-inch closure. And I'm also going to be using the Splat hair color, which I believe is vegan, and the color Crimson Obsession. So I have two boxes, and this is the lightening powder for the first box. Those are gloves. Here is the actual crimson color and the developer. Now I'm going to warn you, this is some powerful stuff because when I mix this all together, it was lit. So here is what I'm going to be using today. I have a nice little bowl, my comb just to detangle the hair, brush. I have two different sizes, but today I'm going to be going with the, not that one, but this first one. Now I'm going to go ahead and empty the powder into the container. Make sure not to be too far away from the bowl when you pour this powder in, because it is very powdery and it will waft and hit your nose, and that's not very pleasant. So I'm just going to go ahead and mix this in gradually, even though I know all of it's going to go in. I just want to do a little bit at a time so I don't have a big mess. And when you're doing this, ladies, don't forget to put your gloves on. That should have been the first step. So go ahead, mix that up, get everything mixed in good. And then I'm going to let you watch the process. Okay, ladies, so you always want to make sure that your kinks are out of your closure before you go ham in with the bleach like I did. But it turned out fine. There wasn't too many kinks or knots in the closure, so I didn't have to worry about that. You can see I'm going and parting through the closure just to make sure that I don't have any patches left, because that's not cute right in the top of your head. Your closure is not completely deep. So I'm going to also go ahead and bleach the knots while I'm at it, so I don't have to go back and double up on work. And you just want to make sure that everything is working. Now this bleach is very thin and runny, not compared to this Kaleidocolors that I'm about to use now. So I ran out of the bleach after I did my first bundle and my closure, so I'm going to go ahead and use Clairol. This is 30 Bound Developer as well as the Kaleidocolors. Those are gloves once again, just showing you, all the things that I had in the first video. So now I'm going to go ahead and move forward. So I'm just going to take 2 scoops of the bleach powder, and then I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, gradually put in that developer. This is 30 volume developer, and you want it at a nice pancake batter consistency. You don't want it too runny, because then it'll get out of control when you're trying to run it through the hair. Like the first developer and powder that I used in the box color itself that came with it was very runny. I'm not sure if that had anything to do with it being vegan or not. I'm not sure, so I'm not going to knock it for being vegan, but this was a lot easier for me to control. As you can see, I'm going ahead and I'm going to put the bleach all over my bundles. And you should always start from the bottom. If you want that nice gradient effect, you want your bottom half to process first and get a little lighter than the top if you want that nice gradient effect to get my dress. So I'm going to go ahead and let you continue watching this video, and I hope it helps. Leave your comments down below, and don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Okay, so I just want to jump in again because I know some of you are probably confused of where the rest of that hair came from. I put two little tray tables next to each other and I unraveled my bundle, but I still had some hanging over the edge, so all I did was flip it back over to the other hair and make sure I distributed it through with the comb first before I went in with some more of the bleach. So this is just because I didn't have enough space. If you have a very long countertop or you have several tray tables that you can work with, then go ahead. You don't have to worry about this step, but I did. And now I'm just making sure the bleach is evenly distributed through the hair. And you want to make sure that you go ahead and if you have to flip it over, I didn't feel like I needed to because I was combing it through, so I felt like it was getting through all of the hair. So I'm just going ahead adding another layer of the bleach, as you can see, because I just want to make sure that it lightens to the best of its ability and there's no patchiness. Now I'm going to add on the foil and seal it in tight and let it process for an hour. And here are my results. I could have left it this beautiful color, but I didn't want to waste the hair color that I had. So for the purposes of this video, I just kept on going. So I'm going ahead and I'm working the color through. As you can see, I'm trying to work very delicately with the closure at first, but then I realized I was tired, so then I started just going in after I was parting like this and being very delicate. I just decided to go and just throw the color on there afterwards because I was getting tired. It was a long day, the kids were getting fussy, and I just needed to go ahead and be finished with this. So by all means, if you have the time and the patience, be very, very detailed about the portion of the closure when it comes to putting the color on, because later on you're going to be able to see, because I was so tired and I was rushing through this, some of the color actually leaked through the closure onto the lace, which wasn't cute, but after I rinsed it out, it wasn't there as much. It wasn't very visible on the lace. But yeah, there it goes. You see it right there? Right there. There it is. That color that leaked through because I was being impatient. And then on top of that, I'm touching the lace with my colory gloves that are like just completely covered in dye. So make sure you're careful when you're working with your closure. As you can see, I'm like opening up these bundles here just to make sure that all of my bundle is completely saturated in this color. You don't want to leave any stone unturned when it comes to your bundles. The closure is a lot easier to work with because it's, what you is what you get. But with the bundles, you want to unravel those bundles and make sure that you get everything. The comb through method is not going to work if you don't open up those bundles and make sure that you're getting in there with that hair color. You will have a patchy mess on your hands. So make sure you open up your bundles. Make sure, it doesn't matter if you get it on wet. Well, at least to me it doesn't matter, because when you go in and you wash the bundles anyway, make sure you wash your bundles in cold water when you're doing colors like this. You want to rinse and wash in cold water. It helps the color to stop running a lot faster, and it helps your color last a lot longer. So just keep that in mind. And here are my results, people. This beautiful, vivid Crimson Obsession red. I love this color, and I feel like it's just in time for the fall. I know summer hasn't completely left us, but we gotta face it, it's leaving us, and we're stuck with fall. The fall is beautiful, and so is this color. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share alike, okay? So thank you for joining me, and you can also purchase this wig on my Instagram. So check that out. It's up for sale.